is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media and I'm back with another video. So today I'll bring you guys more content for the RSX. So I know some of you guys love my DC5 RSX. I haven't really been putting out too many videos on it, but recently I had my front windshield replaced. I know this doesn't sound like much. I'm not sure if you can even count this as a mod, but when I first bought the car, there's a pretty gnarly big crack across the front windshield. I have been procrastinating getting the whole windshield replaced for a while just because it's not repairable, but got it done. So if you can tell here, we have some painter's tape. I do have to not wash the car for at least 3 days just because they put new rubber caulk all around just to make sure it stays good and dries up. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that on for a few days. While my Mitsubishi Lancer is in the shop, I decided get some small little modifications done to the RSX. As for now, the Supra is still the same. First version 1 of the Supra is already done. So if you guys haven't watched any of those videos, make sure to click back. All the mods on the Supra is on the channel as well. So whether it's, you know, installing the BC Racing coilovers or the Vanguard wheels, Nitto tires, or the huge Fly-On Motorsports wing on the back, pretty much version 1 is done. My brother is waiting for a few more months to save up and see what stuff comes out. I know some of you guys have been like, go white body on it. He has been contemplating. He likes the stock body. He wants to get it wrapped, but he might have pretty big plans for it. He did think of getting a new front bumper, getting carbon fiber hood, maybe a body kit on it. So who knows? That wing, he's thinking of changing it in the future as well, possibly a Voltex wing. So pretty awesome. So if you're gonna see more videos on the Supra, make sure to click subscribe and stay tuned to it. But for today's video, we'll be showing love to the RSX. So like I said, while my Mitsubishi Lancer turbo build is going on, I gotta show this car some love. She is taking up the spot here in the garage right now beside the Supra. So if you guys saw a recent video, I picked up some wheels for it. So over here, we have some Enkei RPF1 wheels with some pretty sticky tires. These are Nitto NT05s. So you might be wondering why just 3 wheels here. So I have 3 wheels there and 1 wheel over here. So I picked this up for a steal. The only problem was these wheels had a crack on this wheel on the rear. So we already got that fixed. So just picked the wheels up, got it re-welded on the lip, so everything looks good now. All I have to do is just wash it down. So the plan today, really simple. I'm just gonna grab these 3 more wheels out. As you can tell, been pretty neglected, it's pretty dirty. If there's any, you know, curb rash, I'll get to wet sanding it down as well. So I'm going to try to make these wheels look as clean, as good as new before we slap them on. And no, we are not slapping on today. I actually got some suspension parts for the RSX as well. So again, it is a budget build, so it's my daily. I'm not just spend a bunch of money. The Mitsubishi Lancer turbo build, that is the no expense spared build, versus the RSX is totally different. So everything drives great. But again, with not being able to drive my Mitsubishi Lancer car for a while, I decided I want to have the RSX fixed up a little bit just so I can have a little bit more fun in the daily. So I picked up some springs, went with some D2 Pro springs. I know D2 makes some pretty good coilovers for Hondas. I'm not sure about their springs. I did want to go coilovers, but kind of out of the budget right now. So I decided I'll go with springs, and I was looking around what springs would be pretty good for RSX. Decided to go with D2. So those should come in the next hopefully 1 to 2 days, and once they come in, we'll be bringing them to the long shop to get them installed. So I'm gonna get them installed, and then we're gonna slap on the wheels and tires and then get an alignment. So everything's gonna be done at the shop. I've done previous coilover installs on the car before, but with springs you need spring compressors, so I don't have those. And I was like, I do have to get an alignment done anyway, and I'm gonna go to long shop to check on my turbo build anyway, so might as well just, you know, take it over there, get everything all done all at once. So pretty excited. If you guys want to see that, make sure to subscribe, make sure to stay tuned, because that video should be coming up pretty soon. So for today, I'm just gonna tackle cleaning down these wheels. Alright, so I have all 4 wheels and tires out of the garage right now. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and get my cleaning supplies. I'm gonna spray down, like I said, get it as clean as I can because these things look nasty. Alright, so I have my soap loaded up in my foam gun. Just gonna spray some water down with a hose, spray down some foam gun, and I'm gonna use a wash mitt to clean down the wheels. Done cleaning up the first wheel, so I got it as clean as I could with whatever limited supplies I have. This is after, and I also went ahead and cleaned out the inner barrel. I know it's still a little bit dirty from a lot of brake dust, but again, if I had something to scrub it with, probably get it much cleaner. And then if you compare it over here, this is a wheel that hasn't been cleaned yet. You can see so dirty, all that brake dust. Here's another example of a dirty wheel versus clean wheel. Alright, so I'm gonna knock out the other 3 wheels real quick, and then what we'll do is we'll just leave it to dry once they're all done cleaning.
A few moments later.
Alright, so right now all my wheels and tires are all clean. I do have a little bit of spots that I want to go ahead and wet sand. So if you look at the edges here, some of them I couldn't really get it off because I didn't have a scrub. So I'm just gonna use a really fine 2000 grit sandpaper to wet sand it. Should get all that off. And then I was looking at the edges, they're not too bad, only like this wheel you can see a little bit of curb rash. So I'm going to wet sand it down as well. It's not too bad, so I might be able to do like 600 grit sandpaper and then 2000 grit wet sand it, and should look pretty good. And I just took out all the sandpaper. I had 400 grit, 600 and 2000. You can get all this from your local Home Depot or Lowe's, so pretty cheap. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet sand down some of the wheels with the 2000 grit sandpaper first, since it's pretty fine. Like I said, it should get some of these black stuff, some black residue off of the wheel without scuffing it up too much. Alright, so I just spent a little bit more time wet sanding it down. So like I said previously, you can see some curb rash on this wheel, so much better right now, smooth to the touch. I use 400 grit sandpaper to sand it down. So yeah, wheels and tires look so much cleaner right now that I've went ahead and washed them as well as lightly wet sand them. So all that's left to do is pretty much just dry them up. They are not going on the RSX just yet because I'm waiting for suspension parts to come in. I'm just gonna leave them, let them dry, and then I think probably in the next video or next few videos we should see these RPF1s mounted on the RSX. So now that I have all 4 wheels and tires cleaned up, I'm just gonna leave them here to dry. Leave them overnight air dry for 2 days. They should be dry by then. I'm also gonna look in my pile of mess over here for the lug nuts. So like I mentioned, aftermarket wheels, I need aftermarket lug nuts. So I'm gonna look through my pile. I think I have 3 different sets of aftermarket lug nuts, and let's see what I can find. So I dug out of my pile of mess, and I actually have more aftermarket lug nuts than I thought. So first set over here, I have some gold ones. I believe these are from 6 Speed. I have some black ones from 6 Speed as well. I have some neochrome ones from 6 Speed. And then I have some of the, I think these are like the silver factory looking ones. And then some black ones from Muteki. So all in all, I have more lug nuts than I thought I had. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. 5 sets unused. One cool thing about these black ones here, I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I had it previously on my Lancer setup. I can add these spikes, so they pretty much just add on. Let me just screw it for you guys to see. So they pretty much just go like that. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Looks a little tacky. I used to rock that look back in the day, but let me see. I don't think neochrome is gonna look good on the RPF1s because it's gonna stand out too much, and I don't have any neochrome. I doubt we'll do gold. I'll probably just stick to a classic black. I think I'm just gonna use the Muteki lug nuts. I know they look super plain, just plain Jane. There's gonna just be black in color, flat black. But yeah, to serve the purpose of lug nuts. And if you guys know the brand Muteki, I think these are the SR48 Muteki lug nuts. Great lug nuts as well. Yeah, I didn't know. I have so many sets of lug nuts. If anybody wants to buy like the gold ones or black ones or even the neochrome ones off me, just hit me up on my Instagram. They're just sitting around in my garage anyway, so I can sell them for pretty cheap. So yeah, I'm just gonna put aside these Muteki black lug nuts, so whenever I go to Long's shop to get the springs mounted as well as the wheels, we can put these on. Come to the end of this vlog. If you guys like it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. So like I said, in the next few videos, we'll be having these wheels mounted. I'm really excited to see how the RPF1s look on the RSX. And fun fact, when I just got the RSX, I'm meaning like the same day I got it, I went with my cousin Calvin to pick it up, and I told him, I really want some silver RPF1 wheels on the silver RSX. I think that should look pretty good. And you know, a few months later, I actually did pick up the wheels, the exact same color of wheels and brand of wheels that I say I was going to pick up for the RSX. So if you guys want to see more RSX videos, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.